The Scorching Steps event is starting around the world in Pokemon Go. And as always, I want to get you guys up to speed for this event, so without further ado, let's get into it. So this event is going to be June 21st, 10 a.m. to June 25th, 8 p.m. your local time. Bonuses for the event, we're going to have 2 times hatch candy, half egg incubator distance, quarter egg incubator distance for the first 3 eggs you incubate using the egg hatching widget. This is a widget you can get on Android or iPhone where you can incubate eggs from outside the app. If you incubate them outside the app, you will get quarter egg distance. We'll also see an increased shiny odds on shiny Slugma and shiny Litleo during the event, probably something like a 1 in 128 shiny rate. And of course, Pokestop showcases during the event featuring different event-themed Pokemon. Those event-themed Pokemon include no special wild spawns, but we will have special 2, 5, and 10 kilometer eggs. Specifically, in 2 kilometer eggs, you can hatch Growlithe, Slugma, Houndour, Magby, and Larvesta. In 5 kilometer eggs, Hisuian, Growlithe, Darumaka, Litwick, Larvesta, and Litleo. And in 10 kilometer eggs, Larvesta, Turtonator, and Charcadet. And yes, you did see that right, Larvesta is the new shiny during this event. Now, I quickly want to make a disclaimer, Larvesta as itself is super rare. So shiny Larvesta is going to be insanely rare. So most likely, most of you guys do not try to hunt this shiny. This is just a money grab shiny in which you're just going to spend thousands of Pokecoins and probably not end up getting it. So I would wait for Larvesta to potentially get more available through a wild spawn or something in the future. Nonetheless, we'll also see exclusive field research tasks during the event, getting you encounters with Slugma, Litleo, and Turtonator. Unfortunately, I don't know what those tasks are, but I will leave in the link below a website where you can check out all the research and the tasks that get you this stuff. There'll also, of course, be a timed research during the event, getting you Stardust, XP, and encounters with event-themed Pokemon. Now, with the event details of the way, let's get right into the tip, starting with the best eggs and what are the best eggs to actually hunt during this event, because we don't have any special wild spawns. Granted, again, you can't delete eggs, so it's kind of hard to hatch different eggs and hunt different ones. But if you have like a 2, a 5, and a 10 and only 1 incubator, which one should you focus on hatching? Well, in the 2 kilometer eggs, the best hatches to go ahead and grab are going to include Slugma, which evolves into Magcargo, which does see play in some limited cups like the Love Cup. There'll also be Houndour in there, which evolves into Houndoom. Houndoom does have a Mega Form in the game, and it's great to get a good IV one through the eggs. Other than that though, there's just Larvesta in there, which obviously is the new shiny, but nothing too meta relevant. Moving on to the 5 kilometer eggs, we do see Darumaka in there, which evolves into Darmanitan, which is a good fire type raid attacker, especially in its shadow form, so it can be a great way to grind candies for this Pokemon. Litwick's also in there, which evolves into Chandelure. Chandelure is a good ghost and fire type raid attacker, so not a bad Pokemon to grab, but that's about it. Finally, in the 10 kilometer eggs, really, there's Larvesta, which is obviously super rare and a new shiny, but nothing too meta relevant. Do note that Larvesta will be more common from the higher tier eggs, so 10 kilometer eggs have a higher chance of hatching a Larvesta than a 2K if you're just trying to get a regular one or if you actually decide to go after the shiny. Now, unfortunately, we don't exactly know what all the exclusive raids are during the event, but we do know what the 5-star raids are, so let's talk about those and which ones are the best to go after. Well, in regular 5-star raids, we're going to see Yveltal, and I've talked about Yveltal before being a great Pokemon overall. Not only is Yveltal good in the Master League, although you do need its legacy move Oblivion Wing, but it's also a good flying type raid attacker and a good dark type raid attacker, so this is a great raid boss to go after during this event if you are not going after the eggs and are looking for something to do. We also see Mega Charizard Y in the raids, which is an amazing fire type raid attacker, number 1/2 behind Mega Blaziken. They switch spots depending on the raid boss you're going up against, but an amazing Pokemon to go ahead and grab. Again, you do need Blast Burn legacy move on this Pokemon, but if you don't have Mega Charizard Y, which most people do, but if you don't, grab it during this event. I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys about the Mexico City trip, and I want to answer them. If you don't know, September 28th to October 3rd, 2024, me and Pokemama are going to be in Mexico, and you can come with us. People have been asking me what we're going to be doing. Well, we have a full itinerary. This includes things like a cooking class, visiting pyramids, visiting local markets, visiting the city, and other included activities in the ticket. On top of that, we're going to be playing events like Spotlight Hours, Raid Hours together, and hunting for the local regionals. So a good mix of Pokemon Go. You also get to be part of a video that's going to be featured on the Pokédaxi channel. People are also asking me if it's safe. We're going to be in the heart of Mexico City, the tourist spot where it's very safe, and we're going to be accompanied by a guide the whole time, so we won't be getting into any sketchy situations. I'm super excited to go on this trip with you guys, and a lot of people are saying payment might be an issue. Well, to book one of the limited spots now, you actually only have to put down 25% of the total payment, and if money is a problem for you, you can also get a payment plan through Affirm to slowly pay for the trip over time if you can't pay for it all at once. Hope to see you guys in Mexico City with Pokédaxi and Pokemama. Back to the video. Now, candy is very important to get in Pokemon Go, and although we do have no wild spawns, I do want to talk about how we can grind a bit more candy for some of these egg hatches we're going to be getting during this event. Not only do we have 2 times hatch candy, which is going to be amazing if you are going after those eggs, you can also actually use this to hatch like 7 kilometer eggs and try to get more candies for things like Alolan Vulpix or Galarian Darumaka from those. What you can also do is you can go ahead and trade away Pokemon. If you don't know, when you trade away a Pokemon, you'll get 1 regular candy, but if the distance between where those 2 Pokemon were caught is over 100 kilometers, you're going to get 3 regular candies and 1 guaranteed XL candy. So if you do end up hatching things like, I don't know, Larvesta during this event, Darumaka, Litwick, Houndour, things you want XL candies for, it can be great to go ahead and trade those with a friend who might have distance caught Pokemon to try to get some extra candies. Also, you can go ahead and transfer Pokemon. Now, unfortunately, we have no 2x transfer candy event coming up for the rest of this month, but stay tuned until July when most likely we'll have a 2x transfer candy spotlight hour. I will update you guys here on the channel when we do know about that, so you can know about it and transfer your Pokemon then. Finally, I want to talk about the platinum medal tips. You need 35 platinum medals, go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. Which one should we be working on during this event? By the way, check out how insane this is. I'm in my hotel room in Tokyo. This is crazy out here. First of all, we have the breeder medal, hatch 2,500 eggs. If you're going to be hatching eggs during this event, you can obviously work on this medal, especially those 2-kilometer eggs, which will be 1-kilometer eggs during this event with the half distance. Finally, only other medal to work on is the showcase star medal, win 100 Pokestop showcases. We do have showcases during this event, so try your best to win them. Again, always try to go to the less busy showcases in the less busy areas, higher chance you win because there's just going to be less competition. That is the Scorching Sands event. If you enjoyed this video, you will enjoy the one below. Go ahead and click that. Good luck during this event if you're going to go after it. It is a very skippable event if you're not into egg hatching, but let me know your thoughts on it and follow for tips. Peace.